Okay, guys, welcome back. It is Punt Factor bringing you some more green-white value town. I have like a fuzzy flying in front of my face. It's really weird. This is just going to be some more Vinelasher Kudzu testing. So far, it's definitely not a 4 of, but once again, I want to increase my odds of seeing it to see what it can do. Let's jump in here. Day by day is our opponent. Let me make sure I'm recording because that's the thing. We are. We're good to go. This hand's a turd. Let's ship that one. This hand's much better. We have a couple voices. We'll probably get rid of one of the Cocos. For sure. Okay. Opponent plays Forest, Arbor Elf. So we're looking at either Mono Green Devotion or Ponza. Probably Ponza. Luckily, if it is Ponza, this fetch will protect us here. What's he name? Red. Yep, Ponza. Okay. Obviously, we'll take it. Fetch on end step here. Grab a Temple Garden. Tapped. Move along. So we could play our voice out, or we could play out a noble, because we're probably going to get Stone Rained. But at the end of the day, if we get Stone Rained, we're just going to be playing towards a voice anyway. So let's play that out. Hope we draw another land. Next turn, if we don't draw another land, I'm going to assume that we're getting taken off one of these lands here. So, excuse me. So next turn, we'll play out a noble. Okay, we'll take the 2/2. Cool. He should have done that on his upkeep. But no biggie. I will take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 6 mana here. That's really scary. There's a bolt. Okay. Another company, huh? So why don't we play the noble out? Get in for 2 here. 3. If the noble lives, next turn we'll be able to get Courser online. And I definitely want to get Courser. I want to start finding our lands here. There's a tracker. Okay, so he's just playing some value. So it's worth noting that, like, what do we got? Okay, at least he's, well, he's not tapped out, I guess. Still has 2 mana. Okay, found something. He's probably going to take us off of, take our noble out here. We are really hoping to hit a land. At least we have a play next turn regardless of what happens. Voice isn't the strongest play, but it's a play. Okay, so let's get our Courser down. Hopefully we hit a land. And we do. Okay. So we could swing in for 4 here. That would be dumb. he'll just pump that and block. Although, he would trade, and I'm okay with that. So we see a Vinelasher. Next turn we have Company. Or we just have another Courser. Now our life total isn't... I'd rather start getting some beats. We could play out the Tracker to start kind of keeping up with his Tracker here. I mean, at the end of the day, if we... I'm trying to think, what are we even hoping to Coco into? I mean, we could make our Elemental a 5/5. So he'll probably drop a land. He would have a 6/5, but we'd be swinging in for 6 with our Elemental. If he wants to... I doubt he'll want to trade away the Tracker. So that's pretty huge. Our Knight, unfortunately, is only a 3/3. There's another Tracker. Probably drop a land here. Okay. Crack some clues. So it looks like... I've played this deck before. It's like a... He probably has like Rhythm of the Wild. It's just like a Gruul rhythm deck that ramps into some terrifying things later on, like Inferno Titans and things of that nature. I remember the last time we played this deck, we really relied on our Worship because they just didn't have a way to deal with it. Because right now, it's not looking too good. Okay, so he gets in there. We'll take it. So we could play out... Let's see. Okay, so there's a land on top. Why don't we Coco here? I could have played the land. Wow, that was a whiff. That's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and swing in here. It's worth noting, even if I would have played the land off the top, I still wouldn't have hit. Actually, it's good that I didn't. It's just dumb blind luck, but I would have given up that path. Does he want to get rid of a Tracker here? I don't think that's... Sure. And then next turn, I mean, I'm going to draw the path to get rid of the other Tracker. He's probably going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4. He has enough mana to drop anything in his deck. Okay. So now this gets a little scary. Probably an Inferno Titan. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, this is not good. So he's at 12. That thing has trample. What else is he looking to play out here? Probably just has lethal. Yeah, so that'll be an 8/8. That'll just this thing will just be insanely huge. So we have to go there. So he's out of cards. We have to get rid of this. Like, there's no other way around it. So we're almost looking to just chump block here. Or to get a chump blocker out. I would like to not have to tap my noble. Luckily, the knight doesn't have trample. So Courser's just going to have to chump block. Let's play out a voice. And then on his upkeep, we'll get rid of the Hydra. So we'll chump here. Because even if he draws like a removal spell, this will replace itself. Okay, he drew a land. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to rip through 3 additional cards here. So the next turn we're looking to Collected Company. Probably. Although we want removal. And Dramoka's Command is not going to do it. Alright, he found a bomb. Found an Inferno Titan. Yeah, I think that's... Is that it? The battlefield deals 3 damage. I still think we might be okay. I mean, we're not okay. We're not gonna win this game, but... Oh, what am I thinking? He swings in. That's it. I don't know what I was thinking there. I forgot I had haste. Okay, so warships 100%. We'll bring in a Knight of Autumn. We'll take out a Vinelasher. Skews isn't overly relevant here. Neither is EE. Ugh. So this deck just goes big. Bigger than we do. So hopefully we can hit a Warship. I mean, that's how the other game ended up. We hit a Warship and we basically just stalled them out. Because they have you know, the ability to continue to draw off their tireless trackers with all of their mana. So, and there's a worship in hand, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to fetch a green source. Or just fetch a forest. Play out our noble. I'm not going to drop the worship right away. I want to build up a nice board presence. I'm probably not going to play the tracker out on 2. In case he has a bolt. But I will play out the knight. Now I'm going to go ahead and shock in a Temple Garden here. I don't really want to get taken off of white. So we have a 4/4 knight. Gets around bolt. Next turn we're able to play tracker, which we're at least going to get an activation off of. Or a clue off of. Lotus Cobra. Yep, this is the Gruul Rhythm of the Wild jazz. Bird. Okay. I don't think we care about the voice. Let's go ahead and play tracker. Let's go ahead and play out the Ghost Quarter. And let's go on swinging. Okay, so luckily he doesn't have a tracker, so he just has a ton of mana. Bloodbraid. Rhythm. I hate that card. It's a very good card. I'm actually super glad this card was printed. Because I think decks like this are just pretty sweet. So, we're going to take 4 here. I don't really care about our life total. We do have worship in hand. Let's see. Let's play out a voice. Get a pretty big token here. Is there a way we lose? 2, 3. He only has 4 mana. He could have 6. No, he could have 5. With Lotus Cobra. I don't think we could just lose here. So why don't we swing in? Okay, he does block there. Do we want to draw a card? Get in for 4. Is 11 and 12. No. I mean, we could just play out worship here. 1. No, let's just wait. Maybe I should have drawn the card because that's kind of like the plan anyway. But I would like to Ghost Quarter and grow the Knight if I can. Another Bloodbraid into a bird. Okay. So likewise, I could just draw a card with Noble and Forest. If I rip a path, I rip a path. Man, I bet you this deck gives control fits. He wants to play something else out. Another Bloodbraid. Finds an engineered explosives. I don't think he wants to cast that for 0. Okay. So 8. Well, he's tapped out, so it just doesn't matter. We're definitely going to throw the voice under the bus. Yeah, we'll take 4. It's fine. And then this turn is when we're going to snag our worship. So why don't we draw a card here? And then we'll go ahead and Ghost Quarter one of our lands. Grow the Knight a bunch. Grab another clue. There's a Collected Company. I think this is definitely the turn, though. We need to get worship down. 2, 3, 4. We have 5 mana to work with. 2, 3. Let's play the Ghost Quarter. 4. Let's go ahead and play worship. So we'd be a 7, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead there. Zero cards in hand. Tell you what, worship just is the card in this deck. Or in this matchup. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. You know, I mean, their creatures are faster, bigger, crazier. Okay. So they have a bunch of mana. Nothing to do with it, which is cool. We'll see if they even know what worship does. Okay. Let's draw here. There's a tracker. Let's go ahead and Coco. Because at this point, I'm just interested in getting creatures on the battlefield. So what we'll do is activate Knight at the end of the turn. Then we'll crack a clue. I'll probably grab a Gavany and just start outgrowing him, and I'll start swinging in. Because right now, like, he's not really finding like a crazy payoff. I don't think he has a way of dealing with worship, which I don't know why he's not conceding, unless he has some drain ability that I'm just not thinking of. Okay. So if he tries to kill our tracker, I'll activate our knight, blow up our planes. So that's probably his plan, is to try to like burn out my creatures, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate knight. Let's go ahead and grab our Gavany. Then let's crack a clue. Get it out of Inferno range. Once again, we don't really care if he swings in. We drew a land, so we can Courser. Oh, got it. I didn't realize that was on when it attacks as well. That's fine. I mean, if he's planning on... I mean, look, our knights are going to get huge. So if he's planning on trying to take our knights out with bolts, it's just not going to happen. So let's play... Courser. Play on a Windswept Heath. Let's go ahead and crack Windswept Heath. Get a forest. Let's go ahead and... play out Courser and call it a day. So we basically now have a knight that can easily kill an Inferno Titan. There's absolutely no way he's going to be able to bolt us out. He's lower on time than we are. It would be in his best interest to concede this game unless he has a way to get rid of worship, which apparently he does. What are we doing here, buddy? I mean, we did see an engineered explosives. But I guess with a bird, he could EE on 3. That's his out there. Okay. He wants time for the next game. because we're so reliant on worship, why don't we bring in Stonies? And then we'll take out our trackers. Because if he... Wait, is that an activated ability? I feel really stupid right now. It might not be, actually. I still think it might be worth taking him off tracker, though. Might be wrong, but let's try it. Maybe not 3. I messed up. I was gonna say maybe not a whole 3, but yeah, this hand sucks. We'll go ahead and keep this one. Let's get rid of a courser. Okay. Bird, all right. Temple Garden tapped. So we could play out a voice next turn, and then we could play out Stony Silence if he has a tracker. I mean, I know it's a really weird, like, it's a really weird sideboard decision, but, like, I don't know, you know? You know, it might actually be worth getting the bird in play. You know what? No, let's not. Let's get a voice out. That might have been wrong. Because if, you know, with the bird in play, we might have been able to... Well, obviously, if it lived, we would have been able to play a courser or a knight. But, like, we still have a turn 2 play. So we basically have 2 draws of drawing a land. If we play a fetch land, I'll play the knight out. I didn't want to play the knight out anyway because of Bolt. Like, the last thing, it feels so bad when you take out a 3/3 knight and it just gets bolted. So what's this? Rhythm. Okay. And we didn't get punished there. Let's go ahead and play out a 4/4 knight. Swing in for 2 here. Now, if he drops a tracker, 2, 3. Yeah, I do not want him to get a ton of card advantage, so I will most definitely be playing Stony Silence out here shortly. As soon as a tracker hits the board, that card's going down. Cinder Vines. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. That's an interesting card. play out a Courser here. Six, so let's take him down. That's a 10. Poor dude's on one land, which is just horrible. Like he's just getting crushed this game because of that, which is really just like a horrible feeling. I feel bad for him. Whenever you're unable to, well, there's a Lotus Cobra that'll help him catch up a little bit. It's just never fun though whenever you're unable to like really play Magic. Okay. So what I might do as well, I can drop like 2 Stonies. And then that way, because I think I choose here, right? Oh, no. He destroys target. Okay. Dromoka's command wouldn't be horrible. So it's interesting to note that, like, if we draw a path, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Good thing I have another one. Play out another Courser. And I'm going to go ahead and play out a Stony Silence here. Maybe. Let's just keep the pressure on. I'll play out a bird. Okay. A bird to block. So, luckily, I mean, he just got screwed this game, but he's so land light that even if he plays out a tracker, he's not going to be able to crack a clue, and I can just Stony Silence him off of it. And I'm fairly certain I have lethal next turn. Or, I mean, it'll get to the point where he just can't do much. It's already at that point. Okay. Draw a bird. There's a path. Let's go ahead and play out a second one. I don't think I don't think it matters if we swing in with Courser. Yeah, let's swing in anyway. Apply as much pressure as possible. We'll play out our last bird. Makes sense. Drawing a path next turn. I mean, we could also... Yeah, we don't need it. I was going to say, we could also just, like, fetch up a Gavany. And just start activating the crap out of it. Just to go over top. Because I don't think he has any flyers. then we could hold back Knight. Like if he plays something big and scary, that he could potentially like double block and kill him. Okay, never mind. All right, guys. Our opponent got a little unlucky there on that last game, but hope you enjoyed it. I think I will be tweaking around. I'll be dropping one of these and adding in either another voice or a skews in its place and kind of try it that way. I definitely think the card should be in this deck. Also, it is worth noting, I'm wondering if Dramoka's Command is better than Abrupt Decay, or if, having Abrupt Decay just kind of screws our mana up and makes it a little too inconsistent. But let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. It is Punt Factor bringing you Green-White Value Town. Until next time, guys.